September 2nd, 2020, Wednesday. Good afternoon from Europe. Good morning, guys. Good evening, wherever you are. Piotr here is live Forex Global YouTube channel. 3 minutes to US cash open. When it comes to the FX market, the roller coaster is going on, especially on the US dollar. Before we are going to check the charts, as usual, risk warning, please bear in mind, trading on margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors. You can sustain a loss of some or all initial investment. So please, please, please do not invest the money you cannot afford to lose. Seek education, gain experience before risking real money. However, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. All right, so let's have a look what we have when it comes to the charts. We are going to monitor, as usual, first 5-minute trading range when it comes to the Nasdaq within the next few minutes. But let's start with euro dollar because very, very interesting things are going on here. Yesterday, post ISM, dollar got the helping hand, right? And even with weaker ADP earlier today, we see the continuation to the going to the downside after yesterday's failure around 120. Well, the thing very interesting from my perspective is that we got back below post-Powell high. That telling me that, well, we are opening 118, maybe levels a little bit under 118, but still taking into the consideration what we see, we have the rising channel. Well, let's switch lower. Can we see the continuation? Well, I think we might use the yesterday price action, right? And make some kind of the measures. And guys, as you can see, the old intraday consolidation here. And 50% of that around 118, that's why I've mentioned, could be tested within the next few hours. Well, it's worth to watch what's going to happen over the course of the day and where we are going to be the daily close, because it's a Wednesday. Some kind of the midweek reversal still is possible, especially that we have Beige book later today, and tomorrow is for a whole day PMI day, right? And of course Friday non-farm payrolls. So as of now, euro dollar, we broke through 1890, 1870 we discussed yesterday. We well below weekly and monthly open. All right, so that's for now first possible supply over here around the weekly open, right? But I do believe stronger supply might be towards the high over here, creating possible over-under trade. We are talking about the levels close to 1960, 1970, discussed it yesterday as well. That's the roller coaster, guys, right? Because we took out post-Powell high, we got back below. Well, this kind of the action could stay with us even towards the upcoming FOMC. It's good, right? But well, yesterday, for example, I said that I'm long and wrong, right? I'm long dollar and wrong. Today, I can say that, well, it's completely turned around, right? And especially that we are moving through the important levels, like, you know, just like that. So that's the good thing is that at least we have some kind of the move. So well prepared, and we are going to get back on the right track. All right, US cash market is open. So let's switch to the Nasdaq for a second, and we have opening level here. Okay, and that's the 1 and 5, like this. Cool. Higher, lower, Well, I've been waiting yesterday, if you remember, we were discussing, I've been waiting for ISM and been thinking of either fading failure around the highs or buying very low dip. And because of the positive ISM, right, it was no reason to try to fade the high. But anyway, guys, if you remember, that was the high, that was the post cash open high, and then it was a possibility to try to fade, but then the consolidation and move higher. And as you can see, we made three original ranges from the first 5-minute move, especially that it was quite wide, right? It was well above 50, and looks like today we are going to get very similar. Let's have a look what we have right now. Yeah, already 47, so hopefully we are going to make 50-60, so that's gonna be 0.5%. That would be great, right? That would be really great. So what I'm looking for today, again, 3x from yesterday trading range. If market is going to hit some stops to the upside and failure, well, from the intraday perspective, that's what I'm gonna to look for. When it comes to the buying this time, well, we will see how the range is going to look like. But this tiny Tokyo Open range over here looks interesting for me, right? We will make some measures in a second. And the levels we discussed yesterday, there is no change. Of course, we are much higher today, but that's what we discussed, the level here, which was tested ideally to the point. If you remember, we discussed that yesterday, and it was here to the point. So of course, congratulations if you are able to trade it to the upside, right? And here, the second buying level, and that's the possible buying levels. I'm looking for sharp pullback eventually to try to join the party to the upside. As long as we are not getting on a higher time frame on a daily chart any kind of the reversal sign, right? So buying sharp dips could be the solution. Could be the solution here. We can also try to make the measure based on what we discovered previous week, right? We can try to make this type of the measure. So yesterday cash open at the same time monthly cash open could be tested. Well, that would be also very interesting. Anyway, first 5-minute trading range, and so we didn't make 50. Whoa, we didn't, but we are very close. So the trading plan, of course, is working that way. Euro dollar, as discussed, looking for this equal waves to the downside. So looking for 118 and the price action around the 118. If we are going to get any kind of the bounce from that level, sellers, in my opinion, around 119 and then 1960. In my opinion, let's have a look what we have on the dollar yen. Here, market is trying to get back above 106, but of course, in my opinion, for now, the Friday trading range post ABE press conference, that's the key for now. So when we are talking to the downside, we are talking about the levels close to 105.40 weekly open, down towards 105. When it comes to the upside, Friday high, as well as levels close to 107 as possible supply. So 200 pips wide range when it comes to the dollar yen. Let's switch to the lower time frame, and as long as we are below that high, buying, trying to trade the range, right? Trying to trade this type of the range, right? with some failures around the top or the bottom, as the name of the game when it comes to the dollar yen. Cable is weakening a bit. Brexit game is back, and what is important, pound was trying to hold the ground this morning above the weekly open, but right now, same as euro, we are below monthly and weekly open, and if we are going to break through 33, we are opening 32.70 we discussed yesterday, and then discussed yesterday 32.50 and 31.80.70, but still we are well above 130, so for now some kind of the deeper pullback could be in place. For some of you looking for maybe some kind of the big possible intraday head and shoulder, that could be the name of the game, and in that case, if that's gonna be 34.80, 33, 180 to the downside, right? We are talking about the levels close to the bottom over here eventually. So I'm going to watch very carefully, and I'm gonna be careful, right? Because of the roller coaster we have. So I have to see if they are going to continue the move. So overall, dollar got the helping hand yesterday from ISM. A little bit weaker ADP today, but market strongly believe for strong non-farm payrolls. We have Beige book later today, and we have PMI day tomorrow. More updates from me to come. If any clear signals, I will make another recording. With that being said, wish you great New York trading session. Don't be trapped. See you around. Take care. Goodbye.